Hey everyone! Hopefully by now you have heard that I have partnered with Nature Supply Company to create some wonderful digital educational guides. And our first collection of 5 guides is launching Friday at noon Central Time. So I'm just going to flip through and show you guys a little peek of what it looks like, the layout, the design, the contents, so that you know what to expect when you purchase. So this is the cover for the full 5 Nature Pack collection, the whole bundle, but they're also going to be available individually as well. The first one's called Sharing Our Home. It's all about Earth as a home. The second page is always what's inside. It shows you the page numbers. It gives you a quick glance of everything that's included, and then there's a few helpful books. I printed this whole thing out to show you. You, by any means, do not need to print the entire thing out. If you view it as an ebook on a tablet or a digital file, these links are clickable. It'll take you right to the book if you don't already have it at home. The next page is the infographic poster. So this is obviously the one for home. It talks a little bit about species that live on Earth, biomes, general information about Earth as a home. And the next page is the printable activity. A lot of times these are things you can do outside. The printable activities are always able to be laminated or put into a reusable laminated pocket sleeve so that you can use a dry erase and do it multiple times or with multiple children. For the home packet, it's all about animals' homes, and that is because this packet's activity tutorial is making an insect home. After your printable activity, you have a dive deeper page. This gives you a diagram, some words and definitions for vocabulary, and then some extra information about the topic. Then you have your tutorial. This is the cover of the tutorial. The next page is the supply list with the image of all of the materials. And then you have your step-by-step instructions. So how-to steps, they're numbered in order. You have a picture of each step and then the explanation of how to make it, ending with the completed project. Every single activity tutorial in this guide was carefully curated to be created with things that you already have at home. The point is to upcycle, recycle, reuse things that would otherwise be thrown in the trash and be waste. We know that you are homebound with the quarantine. We don't want you to spend extra money going out ordering anything. So most everyone should have all of the supplies for all of the activities in this packet on hand already, and so they should essentially be free. After that, you'll have reflect and review. This is simple discussion prompts. Your child can share their opinion about the activity and what they learned. They can answer some questions. If you have a writing age child, they can write their answers. It's just to really inspire some discussion about the topic. And then you'll have a thank you page. So every pack is set up that way. And I'm going to go ahead and flip through the remaining 4 packets to just kind of give you guys a sneak peek. The second one's called Here Comes the Sun. It's all about the sun, solar energy, the sun's role in photosynthesis and the water cycle, and things like that. The how-to steps are on how to make your own sundial out of 100% nature items and loose parts. The third packet is Save the Water. This is about water conservation. And then there's also some general information about reducing, reusing, recycling, upcycling, and composting. The printable activity is the water cycle, so it's a coloring sheet and fill in the blank. Here's your dive deeper sheet with some information about how to conserve water. The craft tutorial is a rainfall collection bucket. So this is your log. Again, you can laminate it or place it in a laminating sleeve so that you can reuse this week after week, month after month. And this is good for multiple types of precipitation. So if you want to use this in the winter and you live up north, you could collect snow and measure how many inches of snow you got as well. And then there's some prompts on how to use the water you've collected around your yard and things like that so that we are not wasting. The fourth packet is Adopt a Plant. Obviously, it's about plants. It talks about species of plants on Earth, photosynthesis, why plants are important. You get a plant maze, Dive Deeper page is about types of plants and parts of a plant. And then the craft and tutorial is seed paper or seed bombs. We made ours blue and green for Earth Day, and we put some lettuce seeds in there that we are going to be planting in our outdoor garden tomorrow. The last and final packet of this collection is called Come Together. It's about how to facilitate conservation communities. So you have a community poster with tons of facts about both harmful and helpful things that communities do in regards to our natural environment and our resources. There's a conservation community word search. A lot of these words are on your Dive Deeper page as vocabulary terms. Some ideas on how to build a conservation community. And then the how-to steps, the craft tutorial for this packet is a nature loom, and it's just sort of playing on the theme that we can weave a community that cares, a community that takes care of our renewable resources, and basically you can start as an individual making a difference and grow to a whole community making a difference and having a positive effect on the environment. So that's what the pack looks like. Each packet is about 10 pages. The entire pack is 53 pages in all, and it's perfect for Earth Day. It's designed for pre-K through 5th. You can use it as homeschoolers on an individual basis. You can use it as a group. It has been created to meet state standards so that schools can also use this as well. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and be sure to check out Nature Supply Company. Their shop is amazing. I've been patroning their shop for 2 years now, and they recently became climate neutral certified. So they care very much about their effect on the environment, and they just have a really positive movement going. So hop over and say hello.